Yeah, man, had to get up and rinse it off, man. But peep this though, man. On a serious note, the 9-year-old that was killed at the Astroworld event, that shit was something straight out of a movie. That was something straight out of a movie, man. I could just imagine the chaos that how like when you see people crowded in and they running and the end of the world movie type shit where they be people be running in cars is crashing and stuff. Okay, now peep this, man. Okay, now peep this. The 9-year-old, was he kin to Jay Prince of Rap A Lot Records? Because I got a keen eye, and I grew up with some of the princes down here in Oklahoma. And the boy kind of had a look like he was kin to them or something. Okay, so with that said, do you understand that it probably may have been a hit placed if he was kin to them? If he was kin to them, if he was kin to them, uh, it may have been a hit placed. You know what I mean? Whoever, if he kin to anybody, that's anybody. You know what I mean? Anybody that's anybody, it may have been a hit placed. You know, it may not have been intentional for him, but who is he? Who was he? Because he may have been somebody. I seen his name was like Israel Blunt, Blount's. Now I know it's one of them cats that playing it. It's a few of them that's like them names. Somebody in the NBA or baseball or NFL or something. But um, was that a hit place? Because it's a lot going on right now. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now, man. I woke up to that note, and when I seen the boy, I said, "Damn!" I said he looked like he could be probably kin to Jay Prince and them, or you know, from down here to the Princess and shit down here. He looked like he could be kin to them. So, with that said, I also believe that they really might have targeted Travis Scott. He may have been a target. The world is so wordy. The world is wordy. Um, his name, you know what I mean? His name may mean something, but it's probably not his name. It's probably his character and who he is, and maybe the shit he got going on. He may have been on their enemy list too, to hit their pockets, to hit his pockets. Because you see how big these motherfuckers is on not want somebody to have some motherfucking money. You feel what I'm saying? It's people that don't want the next motherfucker to have no money. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like it's crazy, man. I wouldn't the I believe, man, they talk about terrorist activity type shit. That was I really believe it may have turned out worse than they wanted it to turn out, but I really believe that was a hit. I really believe that was a hit. That may have been a hit, man. Some type of mob gang or some gang type of uh, organization, crime ring type organization that did what they did. That did what they did. It's getting cold out here, Oklahoma. Yeah, man, it's getting cold in the city. But I need to plug my heaters up and shit. But yeah, man, you gotta um you gotta think on a level like that in this world that we living in, because we fighting a war that's uphill and downhill. I mean, real life shit, man. It's a war of the beds in the war of sleep. It's a war on sleep. Like they say, the war on drugs. Nigga, it's a war on sleep right now. Straight up. You know what I mean? These people is big on getting back. When you dealing with the taking of manhoods and the violations of motherfuckers' manhoods and switching characters and playing hair games and doing the type of shit that you do that motherfuckers is doing. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna do nothing but cause terrorist acts and shit. Now, look at the white boy. It was a white boy that did a shooting at the Waffle House, and I think it was Tennessee. And he killed a couple of black people, but he had reached out to the government and was saying some star or somebody that was a star was stalking him, and you know what I mean. He had reached out about an issue that may have or may not have been true. You know how you can be like, "Oh, that bitch motherfucker, he's just kin to such and such and such and such." You feel what I'm saying? A motherfucker, oh, he's just kin to him. That's why he's fucking winning. You know what I mean? That's why I can't sleep. That's why these motherfuckers is bothering me. He's just kin to such and such and such and such. You know, which may or may not be true. You feel what I'm saying? So this dude had reached out. He had reached out to the government. He had tried to go about it the way that, hey man, can you get these people? Can you get these people from stop these people from fucking with me? That white dude, it was a white dude. He was in like a green trench coat, and he went in somewhere in uh, Nashville, and he shot a whole bunch. He shot a few black people, and a black dude ran in there. A black dude, after he was reloading, ran up on him and took the pistol from him. You know what I mean? Some more shit out of a movie. You know what I mean? Shit, man. You got to think on that level, man, because it's a lot of bullshit going around, man. TWD, The Walking Dead, man. You know, it's a lot of fucked up activities that's going down. It's a lot of fucked up activities that's going down that people is addicted to. These people are addicted to playing their pranks. They're addicted to having their ups. They feel like, oh, it's royalty. It's royalty to be able to bother somebody and keep them from getting the things that they need to get. This is royalty. This is royalty. This is being able to look at a problem, you know what I mean, and point your finger at motherfuckers and know that it's gonna be something that go down, and know that it's gonna be a reaction to the bullshit that is caused. You feel what I'm saying? You know, because they big on want people to believe that. They big on want people to believe that what they doing is an element of the game that they use when Muslims in the Quran and in the Bible, it speaks on having slaves being okay. It speaks on having slaves being okay in the Bible and in the Quran. You feel what I'm saying? You don't understand what I'm saying. It actually says that in both of these books. The Bible says, take one of your slaves and marry her to somebody. The Quran tells you to beat your women lightly. It also speaks on elements of slavery and shit. You know what I mean? The more you climb these ladders on religion, you know what I mean? The more that you organize, your organizations. It's about taking orders and giving them too, depending on your position. When you a gang member, see me, I'm a gang member, but the sponsorship over it's a sponsorship glitch within my set. It's a sponsorship glitch within my set that they didn't let what should be the opposition probably come in and play a position, and they distribute it ways they could put their contacts in the morning. You know what I mean? It's real life, man. But it's about organizing. It's about organizing your organizing shit the way that it's supposed to be organized. You know what I mean? It's about taking orders and giving orders. You feel what I'm saying? And once motherfuckers get that down pat, it'll be an uproar because we already at war. We already at war. We at war. We at war just being human. We at war not being gov dot something. We are government.org or somebody somewhere that's somebody. People without titles, teacher, secretary of something, clerk, doctor, nurse, title, my nigga, principal, teacher. You feel what I'm saying? People that are not in those, but even when you in those, them is the type of things, and titles is one of the things that will title is one of the things that will bring that same type of complications in your life. Because whenever you at a table, you can end up on a table. You understand what I'm saying? When I say that blueprints, something on the table. You feel what I'm saying? Names, pictures, voodoo, hoodoo. You feel what I'm saying? Names, pictures, detective work, shit like that, man. Exhibits, voodoo. When they talk about doing voodoo on somebody, you need a picture of them. Oh, bring me a picture, honey. You know what I mean? A candle, some of his hair. You feel what I'm saying? What they gonna do with that hair? Plant it somewhere to make it some DNA to make it look like you did something that you ain't do? Rub, mist, spray, wipe, place, voodoo shit. Voodoo shit, bro. I believe one of the most vicious elements to voodoo is cutting the tail off of a beast. Hell, the Bible said it boils down to the mark of the beast. You know, Revelations 2 and something. When the Jewish people get racist, when the Jewish people say those who are Jews and are not, but are Sigons of Satan, right after or before, they talk about some churches that's in Asia who ain't Jews. Asians are not Jews. Asians are not Jews. So that's when the Jews get racist, is something about the Asians. Then we done seen this in another video. You know what I mean? This was in my meeting video. That's what it was when I was talking about how when the Jews get racist. Look at the mark of the beast activity that they putting off on the Asians due to the good books. Whatever 7 churches that they talking about that's in Asia. You know, Asian people are big on animals and shit. They got their own elephant now. It's probably not originally from Asia, and it may be, but I don't know. I know they got an Asian elephant and an African elephant. You know what I mean? They got tigers and shit out there and some more shit. But it's real life though, cuz where we at today? Where we at today? What just happened in Texas? But you know, we come from a state, Oklahoma City. We come from a state that we didn't dealt with tragedies like this. Things that don't seem real. 2 OSU plane crashes before the motherfucking Twin Towers. You know what I mean? The Oklahoma City bombing. Big bridge breaks twice, 2 or 3 times, bridge breaking. Motherfuckers falling in them. You know, you got to think Texas, the blood in Texas, the bloody soil of Texas, bro. The Western days of Texas, the way that they won that back from Indians and Mexicans. You know, the accomplishment, the blood that was shed in Texas. You know, the race war restraint where the drug come in and all that shit. It is what it is, man. I'm finna hop up off her. Matter of fact, I had something else I want to tell somebody. Uh, yeah. Okay. I had a dream. You know what I mean? I had a dream, and it was something bad. I had a dream, and it was something bad about a specific person. You know what I mean? And I said, you know, me being who I am, I said, me being who I am, I said, I would be wrong for not addressing that because I know sometimes that I have had dreams like that and stuff have happened. I've predicted I'm one of the leading prophets in the world. You understand what I'm saying? I'm top seed when it comes to the prophets in the world right now. One of the leading prophets in the world right now. When the corona hit, which was 2013, 2016, when I started prophesying about the corona and the COVID and rose to the years of vision and this quote unquote rapture and all of this stuff about the year of 2020, that put me over one of the leading prophets in the world. One of the leading prophets in the world. When I predicted the year of 2020, when I predicted that year and what happened in the year of 2020, shut down the world, classified as a state of emergency, a pandemic. I'm one of the leading prophets in the world, if not him. You understand? The only reason why I say one of them is because the ones that was before me that passed, the Albert Pikes, the King James Hill, the Abdullahs, the you know what I mean, the Muhammad's, the Gandhis. Yeah, it is what it is.